We're on attempt 4. We have 3 badges. Need to refresh myself about where we left off on encounters, though. Nobody's died, which is great. So we got Ilex, National Park. We are on the new version. But of course we didn't start on the new version. So some settings are going to be different. So we're not on like the full Nuzlocke settings, but we are playing, you know, the full Nuzlocke experience. It's just manual, so we don't have automatic death counting and shit. Which honestly, I think I prefer manual, just in case of problems. Okay, so, Newbark, Azalea. We don't have our Cherry Grove encounter yet. Was I deliberately saving this for, like, Surf? Oh no, I think I want to dupe out the Magikarp. I think. Okay, we need to do encounter routing. So we need to figure out our surf encounters, I guess, so I know. I mean, we're not there quite yet, but I wanna know what I'm doing. The Olivine City is Tenta and stuff too. So we have Cherry Grove, we have Olivine, we have routes. And 41. But then we have the city after that, which is what? Ekrutik? I could not remember. I remember the cities in this game. I just have I struggle to remember which one's which, always. No, it's Cianwood, right? Yeah, Shuckles and Cianwood, so it's Cianwood. So we have 5 surf encounters. Do we have our Poly? Did we ever get a Poly in this run yet? No, because we haven't been to Mahogany. Right? Yeah. So what's our northernmost encounter? Route 36 and National Park. So 37 is our next encounter. And we still have Alf. So Alf 37, Mahogany, Ekrutik. This is Ekrutik. 38, 39. So the question becomes, and then we have 42 in Mortar. $43 in Rage. I can't do any fishing encounters until I get Magikarp in Lake Rage. Because, we want to get Magikarp there specifically because it's, like, the only thing to get there, really. So we get Magikarp there, and then we've got... So let's see, let's write this down. So Rage is Magikarp. And then we can guarantee like Tentacool and Olivine by Surf. Which leaves us with Cianwood and Cherry Grove. If we do Cianwood, Old Rod, we can get Shelter. And then if we do Good Rod, it's Shelter Chinchu. We can also do Krabby if we do Nighttime. Or Staryu. Ooh, Staryu? Staryu seems pretty good. Okay, yeah, let's hold on. Let's do this more thoroughly. We want Tentacool. Tentacool is just good to have. Olivine is Krabby, Corsola, Staryu, which is the same as Cianwood. Cherry Grove is Krabby, Corsola, Staryu, Tentacool, same. So Cherry Grove, Olivine, and Cianwood are essentially identical. So we're going to end up getting... So we have to dupe out Krabby, right? Always. If we want Staryu, we have to get Krabby. So Cianwood, Krabby, and then Cherry Grove gets a Staryu. But this is Good Rod. Do we get the Good Rod right now? I think we do. I'm pretty positive we do. It's in like what's it called? The Port Town, Olivine. So, Krabby, Magikarp, Staryu, Nighttime, Good Rod. Krabby, Magikarp, Staryu, Nighttime, Good Rod. Krabby, Magikarp, Staryu, Nighttime, Good Rod. Okay. And then if we take Tentacool, we have routes 40 and 41. So if we surf for Tentacool as well in a city, that means the route 40 and 41, these have unique surf encounters, which is why it's worth duping out Tenna elsewhere. Shelder, then Horsey Mantine. Okay, so I can guarantee Chinchu on 41 if I take Surf Shelder on 40. So 40 we surf for Shelder, and 41 we do Good Rod Chinchu. Okay, so that one, the order matters. We need to get Shelder on 40 before we get 41. Should I do Morty before we get all these surf encounters? Probably, because we have to run far and there's the risk of running into trainers that are dangerous. Another thing to consider here is a friendship situation. So, you are not max. You are return currently, so we should max out Azurill if we can. Oh, but we also need to get you maxed for Crobat. So that's what we're waiting on, is Crobat. Okay. Let's go take care of that. I believe we probably fought everybody down here, but I don't remember. Alright, he's good to go. I believe we missed out on the opportunity for a poison move on this because it was added in the update. But it's not a huge detriment because there's not much opportunity for poison. Like, we're past already Whitney, and Whitney doesn't even have actually a fairy type in her team. It's just her trainers that have fairy types. So it's not a huge deal. Yeah, when you attack, bite, return. That's all good and well. And this guy doesn't, like, let us just do another one, right? Yeah. Kind of annoying. It'd be nice if he let us spam haircuts, but it's whatever. We don't need the rest, really. Do we have the watering can or what the fuck ever it's called? Squirt bottle? Wait. Is that? Yeah, I think that is it. We've been here already. Okay, but I get a free O-ramp area, so I mean, that's cool, I guess. This team is also, like, not anything in particular. We should probably get a road team together here. Okay, first off, I guess Azu for the dude, the tree. I don't really have anything else specifically for that. We'll bring a Hitmonlee. Are you Quick Feet? No, you're Intimidate. You come with me. Okay, we want... I think, honestly, Stantler, again, seems pretty good to me. For 37. Alf, Runes of Alf, we get Aerodactyl once we have Surf. Route 37. Nighttime, Stantler 30%, Spinarak 35%. I really don't want Spinarak if we don't have a Spinarak. I don't think we do, right? We had Ladybah. Sorry, some of my attempts are blurring together now. Yeah, so we don't have Spinarak. So that actually puts a dampener on the Stantler plan. We can still coin flip for Stantler. But let's consider daytime. Growlithe, Pidgey, Vulpix, 12% Stantler, 50% Fire, 12% Stantler. Versus 30% Stantler at night, and then like 35% Spinarak, 40% because Ariados is in the table. I don't really need the Fire type because I have Cyndaquil, of course, but the backup is probably not that bad. We didn't get Houndour this run, which is another point in favor of doing a backup Fire type. Man, I've been sneezing like all day. Not like constantly, but just like once an hour. Also need to consider my Eevee situation because, huge power, Brave. Pretty good IVs, except for attack, but like, pretty solid. And then we've got Intimidate Fairy type Grand Bull. He needs to be adjusted in terms of his nature, but his IV spread is pretty decent as well. Like, I don't know if we need Sylveon. I might not do Sylveon this run. I might do Umbreon. Because we missed both, like, Houndour and Murkrow. And I'm not sure how much more opportunity there will be for us to get either of those. Houndour's in, like, Mount Silver. He's in Burnt Tower. Low chances. I mean, it's there, though. We can get Burn Tower before we decide, too, if we want to do Umbreon. So that's also something. We can also check, like, IVs and see if we think we should do Umbreon. I don't hate the idea of not doing Sylvia on this run. I mean, it was pretty damn good, though. But I mean, we also did lose with Sylvia on, so that's a thing, too. What about Murkrow? Where else can we get a Murkrow? Safari Zone. Route 27 and 26, that is not really relevant. That's essentially, yeah, that's super late. Then what other dark types are there? Sneasel? Sneasel kind of seems... Well, I mean, Sneasel... Well, I guess we don't really need dark for the Elite Four, right? So, like, bringing a Weavile doesn't seem like it's that amazing. I don't know. Alright, let's get a move on. Did I do the bird quest? Probably not, right? Because I haven't beaten the Pseudo-Widow yet, right? I have Rock Tomb and Dig TMs, right? Right. Dig, Rock Tomb. We have not beaten you. We got a good level advantage here, so yeah, not much of a threat. At some point, we should we have to head back to Kurt too, but we can get Surf first. Can we? I think we need to beat Morty to use Surf, presumably. Okay. You give us Rock Smash. We can pick up some berries quick. We'll need the money for Game Shop TMs too. So we need these to turn into balls to turn into money. And I've never been here for that, but it doesn't matter because it's a candy. Okay, let's do the bird thing. Probably have trainers to beat in National Park too, right? Where am I going? It's here. I think this is Torment, not Taunt, so this is not hugely useful, actually. But I'll still get it. Yeah, Torment. I suppose if we do get Spinnerack, it is usable for Morty. Because it can't be slept usually. I think we'll do nighttime. I'm willing to risk the Spinnerack encounter. Does this have a psychic move for me? Let's just go to Winston. It's got hypnosis for me. I should probably switch with all those Leers. Fucking bastard. Okay. and this is accessible here now. I don't think that was accessible previously. That might be a map change for this update. I don't remember. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, turn off the rappel. Alright, Stantler it is. Let's go. I should be able to shock this. Let's switch on the Leer. Oh, do I not have the Pokeball for normal types? I should have went back for those. We should switch. I could try Lint again. Nice, okay. Stantler is back. We called this CWD. I believe the Evo condition for this was must have a move. There's Bill. Stantler wordier when it knows Psycho Cuts. And it was Intimidate. Calm, probably not so good. IV's not so good. That's fine. I can't complain about another Intim. And I can't complain about getting the Stantler. How sturdy was our Hitmonlee, by the way? I was just trying to remember this. Yeah, okay, minus defense, 30 defense. Yeah. High speed def, but low IV. Plus special attack. This guy could really use a mint at some point. Not the ideal lead. Alright, we got a guy coming up who's maybe... Probably it's like a poison type or something in here. Not too much of a threat. Okay, that gets a Surf. Can we use this? No. So no Surf yet. We can leave the repel off for now. Who are you, Sunny? Magnets. Alright, clear that crap. I completely forgot we got this Granbull. That's pretty sick. I'm a big Granbull enjoyer. Especially when he's fairy type. Okay, we got some encounters to get here. So, let's look at the situation with Mount Mortar and whatnot. Let's do this. 42. 42. Okay, so we got 37. That's been our first encounter of the day. Route 42. Daytime, Firo, Ekans, Gligar, Eradicate, Arbok. Nighttime, Zubat, Eradicate, Gligar, Golbat, Meryl. So nighttime is guaranteed Gligar. And then let's think about Mount Mortar. Machop, Cubone, Rhyhorn. We have a Machop, right? Cubone, Rhyhorn, I guess, are okay. Cubone would be kind of fun. Yeah, we do have a Machop. You have one rock type / ground type in general. Yeah, we could really use the Rhyhorn. Cubone. %, day or night. So we'll do night. So we get 2 ground types here. We have the balls for this. We have heavy balls. So we don't have to go back for balls yet. Okay, so we can just start marching through this place, because it doesn't matter who we get. I may want to grab somebody else, though. Like, have a Hypnosis user. You can grab Stantler. Who else do we got for catching? Noctowl? Yeah, Rhyhorn won't have rock moves. So Noctowl's actually good here. Okay, Golbat. So I think after Morty, I'm going to make the push for like a Rage. Cubone or Rhyhorn? That's... Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, dude? I should have led like a Crobat and then just switched in for the Hypnosis. I didn't expect the second crunch to kill me. Did the first one defense drop, maybe? What the fuck, dude? That's so funny. That's our first... That's literally our first death of the run. That's so fucking stupid. God damn it. Alright. Time for us to focus up here. We should repel out of here. That's just hubris is what that is. That is just literally just not even thinking about the fact that that thing could kill me with Crunch. Alright, note made for the edit. That is just impeccable. Okay, well, that thing was never getting used, so this is not really that big of a deal. I mean, you're a better sleep powder user anyway. I guess the real thing is to make sure the Rhyhorn doesn't have rocks now. These are 20, 21, 22. Rhyhorn, Rock Blast is 29. Cubone. No rocks. Okay. Like, obviously he's not a rock type, but he also does not learn rock moves in his natural set. Let's try this again. It's not even, it's not even my encounter. I'm just trying to run from a random Golbat and I fucking die. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You're gone, demon. Wait, I don't have crunch, do I? What the fuck? Did I miss crunch? Was that a change too? Wait. Wait, this isn't... Wait, is this doc not updated? Oh shit, I thought this doc was updated. Wait, level 1 crunch on... What? Crunch is relearned? That doesn't make any... That's definitely not correct. Oh, this is not updated, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. I switched to the new version in part because I thought this was updated. Like, I checked what I thought was a move change I had seen and verified it, but it's not. Yeah, this is still the old one here, too. Where do I find the documentation? So I died to a move that wasn't even in the documentation. Not that that matters, because it wouldn't have actually made any difference. Wait, this doesn't... Wait, what? This doesn't say that it has it either. Wait, I don't understand. I'm... very, very confused. So, okay, so something really weird's going on here. In the with this, with these changes. So this is saying it's given Poison Sting at level 9. Let's do this. Pokedex. Whoops, was it under stats? I went past stuff, yeah. Level 9 Poison Sting. Wait, what the fuck? It used Crunch, right? What the fuck? Wait, what? I gotta rewatch the VOD back. Okay, I found it. Strigat's still alive. We run into a Crobat. Or no, a Golbat. That's not it. That's not it. Is it this one? It hits Crunch. It hits Crunch and crits and kills us. This isn't supposed to have Crunch. What in the fuck? Why does it... Weird. Okay, that's just its own weird thing. The fact that that Golbat has Crunch. Okay, so I am on the new version. And the documentation is correct. Why did... Okay. Weird. They just have Crunch here. And then, like, Crobat doesn't have Crunch in the move relearn set? What the fuck? This is weird. I don't... This is so strange. I'm so thrown by this. Because you would assume they'd have their learn set, their level up learn set, but like Crunch is a relearn move on Golbat specifically. Like, why does it have it? Also, where the fuck are the Cubones and Rhyhorns? They should be here. Fairly certain I've seen them. But they're like 5%ers, so it should be 1 in 10 to see one of the new ones. Maybe I should double check the tables. Judith, Zubat, Golbat, Machop, Cubone, Rhyhorn, Judith, Zubat, Golbat, Marill, Cubone, Rhyhorn. We're seeing Marills. This should be right. For Night. 1F South Night. Yeah, if we're seeing Marill, we should always see Cubone, Rhyhorn. It's just bad luck, I think. Mount Mortar 2F Night. That one's... Marill, Golbat, Raticate, Judith, Macho, Graveler. We haven't seen a Machoke. We would definitely see Machokes. They're 30% if we were there. No, I think we're on the right floor. It's just bad luck. Actually, let's start the recording up. Now, I would like to point out that Golbat isn't even really supposed to have Crunch. It doesn't learn it naturally. It's a move relearner move, so it shouldn't be able to have it. There we go. That's the video started. Where the fuck is an encounter? There we go. This shouldn't have a rock move. If it does, fuck that shit. I'm gonna clause it. I don't trust the movesets now. Now that we got fucking crunched by a Crobat. Alright, easy catch. Mr. Rhyhorn. Miss Rhyhorn, rather. Don't remember if we had one of these before, and if we did, oh, Blackstone. It's always Blackstone. I think we did have one of these, because that sounds... Naming this Blackstone seems familiar to me. Okay, guaranteed Gligar catch. As long as it's night. With our dupes, that is. And I don't want to fight that guy. Although it might be easier just to fight him. I could look up his team because we did beat him before. We could see if he's a problem at all. Actually, I don't think he's in here because he's a generic trainer. So never mind. Ah! We might find out what his team is. Get out of there. Okay. Does he actually turn sideways? He does turn. So I could have been nabbed. I should have checked Gligar's set. I don't know if Butterfree is the guy to have here. Gligar, Sandtomb, Quick Attack, Spikes, Harden. Okay, like 25 Dark Pulse. It's not concerning at all, really. And it won't be 25. And it's not too rare, from what I remember. I could try sneak past this guy, and then have more grass to run through, but the fact is, he can always get me on the return. So this is the safest way to do it. There he is. 21! Quick Attack, Spikes, Harden, Knockoff. We'll still go Vlinder here. Okay, that's the worst it can be. Alright, another Gligar. We've had one of these like every run. We've always managed to dupe into this guy. Don't remember what we named this. Oh yeah, I remember what we named this. Spike or Drusilla. So this will be Spike. Alright. Encounter's done for this section. -1 +2. Okay, next section gonna have Magnemite. I'm still probably fine with what I got. Okay, so 37. Cave, you. Let's check them out. Modest Lightning Rod. Good IVs. Good defensive IVs. It's also just a Rhyhorn. Sandvale Calm. Lame. Lame IVs. We can never get a good Gligar. We're never allowed to have a good Gligar. Well. Is there anything else to pick up here? I guess I can get my Eevee right now. Let's get the other encounters first, and then we'll get the Eevee. Is there anything here? No. Oh, we should check this. 38. Daytime, 30% Magnemite, 30% Miltank. Nighttime, 35% Magnemite, 25% Meow, the dupes. So this is nighttime. Magnemite is the best encounter to get here. We had Meowth previously. Nice. 20 Magnemite. Sonic Boom, Light Screen, Supersonic Iron Defense. Blender. Fat Sleep Powder. Fat Heavy Ball. Alright, Gauss. Wait, do we have one of these before? Maybe we had one in like attempt 1 or something. Because I died to Morty, so we would never really got a chance to use it. I would have like named it and boxed it, and that would have been it. Could be the case. Magnet pull quiet, plus special attack, but hideous IVs. Okay, we're finally getting punished on the IV front, for sure. Alright, then... into the tower. I also should have double-checked this. Burn Tower won't have daytime, coughing, rat slug, Houndour 15, Houndour 4. In the basement, no Houndour, so day Houndour is the best odds. Wait. Off? On. Back to the daytime. Oops, yeah. Okay, a Slugma, I mean... we haven't had a Slugma yet. Okay, piece of cake. Slugma. Slugma nuts. Hadian. Alright, no dark types. So the question becomes, Umbreon. Is it time? I have three good fairy types, right? Because you were... no, you are Hustle, but you're Rash, but your IVs are a mixed bag. I mean... still... Eevee. Level 20, Runaway Timid. Minus attack. 30 Spatic, 31 attack, 23 defense. I mean, that's disgusting. I still kind of feel like Sylveon's the way to go, though. Because, like, Moonblast is really nice to have. And we have, like, physical attackers otherwise, which suffer against, suffer for having 90 accuracy only on their big physical move. Umbreon, we would get Thief on Evo. Umbreon's moveset's kind of dog shit, man. We would have to use Thief. I don't know. I don't think I feel like I got to do Sylveon again. I feel like fairy types are just too good. Specifically for the Elite Four. Alright, we got a rival fight. Let's check berries over here, too. I could have, done friendship, I suppose, too. Okay, let's introduce our encounters. 6 new encounters before Morty. We have Route 37, the Calm Intimidates Stantler. With bad IVs, we have from Mount Mortar, a Modest Lightning Rod Rhyhorn with good IVs. We have a Route 42 encounter, once more a guaranteed Gligar thanks to duping out Meryl. Calm, minus attack plus special defense, pretty bad IVs. Pretty bad IV spread with 29 special attack being his best. We have a Magnemite, Magnet Pull, Quiet plus special attack minus speed. That's pretty good. IVs, pretty bad. 10 defense, 0 speed F, 0 HP, 2 special attack. Really rough. Then we have from Burnt Tower, Slugma, Flame Body, Rash plus special attack minus speed F. 25 defense IV is good on a Slugma, I guess, but also it's a Slugma, but also 4133, fuck my life. Then we have Eevee, Timid, Runaway. This is the Goldenrod Bill encounter. 30 special attack, 31 attack, 23 defense, 13 speed, 29 HP, like an exceptional Eevee. So we lost out on a lot of IV rolls, but we won on the Eevee. Now, a part of me was thinking Umbreon instead of Sylveon, because we have 3 fairy types. Here's the thing. Moonblast Sylveon doesn't miss. Play Rough, Granbull, Play Rough, Azumarill, they do miss. So I probably still want the Sylveon. So I think we're going to try, if we can get past Morty without having to, you know, go for the Umbreon, which I think we probably can, even without Dark types, then we don't really have any need for Umbreon anymore. Like, the big push would just be to help it, for it to help with, you know, Morty. So I think we'll keep it in the box and we'll shoot for Sylveon. Let's level these guys up. But then let's figure out our Morty team. So everybody else was leveled up, yeah. We still have other trainers to beat, I guess. So maybe we should probably do that first. We got to do the tower rival. I'm not going to learn Sand Tomb because he learns Dig, I'm pretty sure. T-Wave. God, what a bad Pokemon. I mean, at least he's a yawn setter, I guess. No Bullet Seed. Dig. I don't think this needs quick attack, really. Got Surf, Flash, and Rock Smash. Oops. Bug coverage is not that good when I have knockoff. I'm never clicking Stomp on this. I'm never clicking Tail Whip either, to be fair, but, like, whatever. Yeah, your set's just hot fucking garbage, my dude. Holy shit. I'm never clicking Smog. I'm just gonna leave Protect off of it for now. Because we're not using it, so I might as well leave our options open. Okay, so Rival Fight, we'll look the fight up. Well, it is a different ace, I guess. Yeah, so I suppose we don't know. Okay, we can look up the Totodile version. I mean, wait, the Chikorita version? We played Totodile, yeah, so he'd be Chikorita. Okay, so in this case, he had Larvitar, Remoraid, Golbat, Bayleaf. So we had a Water type, and he had a Water type. Okay, so he probably has like a Fire type this time. We could also bring just like a Fire, Water, Grass core, technically to cover different stuff. I mean, we know he has a Water type. So I beat that with like Floppy or Skiploom. "26 defense. Floppy is 36. Floppy's also not weak to ice, which it may have coverage for. Alright, so deposit you. What about a water type if I need water coverage? I mean, it's just Azu. Okay, so fire. Well, yeah. Our fire, water, grass, but electric for grass. We know he has a Larvitar, so we can also beat that with Azu. That's what he led with. He probably still has that. There's no reason to assume that changes. And then there was a Golbat. So yeah, the electric works on that too, but we could also grab a rock type. Okay. 4254. 4255. Rockhead. Neither one's sturdy. 73 HP. 56. So I guess Rhyhorn. Okay. We have a counter for his... Right, he's got Croconaw. Yeah, we have that. We got a Golbat answer. So the other possibility would be like Crobat for his Golbat as another option, I guess. And just an all-around good Pokemon. And then maybe like Intimidate Granbull. It's just another good dude. We're leaving the fighting types behind, but I don't know if I need him here. Sure. Alright, that seems fine to me. It's also this Burglar to beat, which is probably... Okay. Could have self-destructed, maybe. That might have been a problem. Alright, the rival probably has a new team member that we haven't seen before, so we're gonna cover this fight. Last time we had an off-type member to round his team out. And this is our first time doing a Sindel run, so we should probably see what he has. So I brought up basically a Firewater Grass Core, in the sense that I brought Mareep, Flaffy, I mean, over a Grass type. But either way, it's a water counter. And we know he has Crocodile. He's got a Houndour. Okay. I can just kill this. This is fine. He does have Smog. So Houndour is his new fella. That's fine. This can be Rhyhorn. Yeah, so last time he had let's switch maybe to Crobat. Last time he had Remoraid, right? I think. So he's got probably a Johto Firewater Grass, so maybe like a Jumpluff on the other team or something would make sense. This could have an Ice move. Let's go to Winston for the Intimidate. Okay, it's got fucking Ice Punch? Chill. Okay, 40. I think we should be good. Okay, I mean, that just kills. Alright then, fair. Ah! Ooh, I probably wasn't fine because I was intimidated, so the crit would have been higher. I wasn't really counting that. Oh my god, right back in the hole. I can't stay out of the hole if I tried. I'm just insatiable. Alright. Now, Morty team. Okay, so we know Morty has a Stantler. There. Haunter, Stantler, Mischievous, Gengar. Stantler, Swift Hypnosis, Nightmare, and Leer. So question becomes, do we have anything that dodges Sleep? I don't think so, but we'll make sure. We have Early Bird. And our party member is currently Winston. Right. Now Winston here has Bite. Okay, I think definitely bring Raticate. This seems like the best place for Raticate to do anything. Hypnosis, Nightmare, Curse, Nightshade on the lead Haunter. So this doesn't do anything, essentially. You have Astonish. Not exactly amazingly useful. Swift, Hypnosis, Nightmare, Leer on Stantler. So we're looking for Spadaf, 55, 47. So this is Hitmonlee, probably, as our Stantler counter. Misdreavus, Shadow Ball, Pain Split, Parasong, and Psywave. probably actually the best place for Raticate to be. So Raticate, Mischievous, and then we got Dream Eater, Mean Look, Shadow Ball, Hypnosis, Gengar. We're not well positioned for this team in general, are we? 49 Spadef. But, like, what would you even do? Click Gust? Come on, man. Team is kind of questionable for this shit in general. Leech Seed. I could, like, lead Skiploom. We could click, like, Leech Seed into Haunter. Switch out. Doesn't really achieve much. I don't know if this can survive, like, a Shadow Ball from Gengar, but getting up a Leech Seed would be pretty huge. Also don't really care that much if it dies. Ghost! So, man, this sucks. Oh, I think this is Steel is Nerf now, too, right? Not that it matters, because we're not going to bring Magnemite anyway. Oh, man. The thing is, I don't think Umbreon would do that much anyway, even if we did have it. So, like, what's the point? Alright, let's talk special defense. 39. 46 on Azu. Now, the problem with Azu is Fairy's resisted. 49 on you. 48 Butterfree. .44 Crobat. So 40 is our best special defense. I could try sleeping the Gengar. If we get a sleep on the Gengar, that's pretty good. It is a Citrus Berry. Knock off Gligar is actually not bad for Gengar. 41 Spadef too. Knocking off the Citrus Berry feels pretty good. So maybe we like sleep it with like Butterfree, clear the way, then bring in, just switch, and this is Confusion too, which is useful, and String Shot. But I think I would rather just roll on it sleeping to get the knockoff to go off. And then maybe like Crobat or Azu. Azu, Play Rough is kind of bad. Crobat has Bite. And then Jumpluff or something? This is dodgy. But it's another Sleep Powder user. And Leech Seed. If I can Leech Seed the Gengar, we'll always eventually, like, win. This team is highly fucking questionable. Alright, let's test Crobat, I think, in terms of, like, damage output. With Bite. Too bad we don't have fucking Crunch. You're only beating that, and you can't do anything else. Everybody should kind of have Protect. Probably kill Dig here. Gust. I kind of want to keep String Shot. String Shotting Gengar is not nothing. I might... Maybe we don't Protect on Vlinder because I don't really want to lose those moves. Bubonic. Headbutt, Quick Attack, Scary Face. Yeah, Scary Face can go. If we have Bubonic out, we're swinging. Vader. Leech Seed Protect is pretty damn good. So is Synthesis. So is Bullet Seed and Sleep Powder. I'm not clicking Bullet Seed ever here. I can go Protect on this for now in that slot. Alright, Orans for now, then we'll switch to some other more effective stuff. The Chesto Berries when we get in there proper. Okay, we do kill a Haunter, which is interesting. Yeah, maybe that's a consideration. 53 and 69. 47, 55. So Crobat lead to try and kill the Haunter out the gate, I think, is the play. Given that we killed that Haunter, I think it's plausible that it works. This is only 20. So it may not work. Nice. Yeah, I do have Protect on this. That's fine. And there's flinches, too, if we're faster. If we don't kill, but we're faster, there's options there. Alright, Raby is fucking shit up. Alright, that's Morty. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center as more of a formality than anything. Because we did only miss a few PP. Alright, Chesto. Oops. Double check that these all went through. Chesto. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Especially because I haven't saved since starting the new version. Actually, that's not true, I think. I think I did save early on. But yeah, some new save states. Okay, quick break and then we'll beat this guy. Bunch of papers down, none of which mattered. Okay, this is going to be real dodgy. We don't have a particularly good team or options to fight Morty. So here's what we're bringing. Here's what we're bringing. We've got Chesto Berries on everybody. We're leading Crobat, 53 attack, 69 speed, hoping we can just kill the lead Haunter with Bite. Don't know if it's true or not. We killed the Haunters of the gym trainers, but they're 4 levels lower. We've got Hitmonlee as our designated counter for specifically the Stantler, and that's all he can do. He has no coverage. This is probably a mistake. We should try to give him some coverage. Can we teach him, like, Rock Tomb, even? Yes, okay. Rock Tomb over return, specifically for this fight. Okay, smart. We're carrying Protect because we were carrying Leech Seed on this team. We have Knockoff Gligar to potentially clear the Citrus Berry off of the Gengar, which might help. Otherwise, it is still damage output, which seems fine. Sleep Powder, Confusion, String Shot, again to target the Gengar, Chesto Berry. Bite, normal type, Eradicate. This is our designated Mischievous counter, and then can be sacked against Gengar if it comes down to it. Protect, Synthesis, Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Utility, Skiploom. Yeah, the idea here is really to set the Leech Seed. So the designated sleeper, we're going to bring in Butterfree, we're going to click Sleep on the Gengar, switch into Butterfree on the Gengar, click Sleep. Hopefully he doesn't just double land Hypnosis. And then we switch into Gligar, we knock off the Citrus Berry. And then if he's still sleeping, we try to bring in Skiploom for a Leech Seed, I think. And then finish it with, like, whatever we can finish it with. I'm expecting deaths here. This is, I think, the first real challenge of the run for us with what we've got. Yeah, I think that's everything. Let's see how it all plays out. Speed it all up. Alright, so if this dies instantly, that's really good, because then maybe we can save some HP and a Chesto Berry. We're faster, it does not die, but it flinches. That is huge. Okay, so we have a fully healthy Chesto Berry Crobat for the Gengar. Incredible. Really close to killing that thing. Mischievous. I can probably just go for this now and save the Eradicate. So, my question then becomes, out of curiosity, what is our IV? 29. Okay, so to kill the Haunter consistently, you probably need plus attack Crobat with these level caps, which is unfortunate. Let's just go for the kill. I don't see any reason to switch. Okay, we eat a Shadow Ball. Not ideal, but it is what it is. The Gengar comes in now. Okay, so all we need to win is Hitmonlee in the back. The Hitmonlee definitely kills the Stantler, especially if it's not switching into a Hypnosis. Probably only kills the Stantler if it's not switching into a Hypnosis, to be fair. This is Mean Look, Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, Hypnosis. Do we think it ever Mean Looks before it Hypnosises? Do we think it just kills me with Shadow Ball? Probably not, right? Like, the crit kills, like, for sure. This is a good Crobat. Yeah, this is a really good Crobat. I don't want this to die. But I need all hands on deck for this Gengar. I really do. Now, if I bite it and put it into Citrus Berry range, then knockoff is not achieving anything here. I might want this as a revenge killer. I could... we could do the play, the intended, you know, order, which is Vlinder, Spike, maybe Evader, or back to Vlinder, depending on how things play out. This Gligar sucked, right? Yeah, 6 attack, minus attack, 4 defense IV, 9 speed. Like, it's still a Gligar, but, like, not amazing. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the plan. We can always, like, something else will die and Crobat will come back in. Theoretically, it won't be any worse than if we stayed in on him. He does go Shadow Ball. And it does 2-tap us. Okay, so he's definitely Shadow Balling here. Change of plans, we go Bubonic. I could have Protect Scouted, I suppose. Alright. Forget the sleep, we're going for bite kills. Alright, now we can't do anything except swing with bite. Okay, we just gotta wake up and kill him before he kills the Dream Eater, which she probably... I should switch, shouldn't I? I probably should have just switched there. Because I'm just giving him healing. I got too tunnel vision into, like, waking up and killing it. I don't mind Bubonic dying here. Honestly, this is where Raticate is supposed to die. Okay, so we go Spike, 41 defense, or we go Crobat 44, 50, 69. These have about the same durability. Knockoff is 65 here. 36 attack, 56. I think I'm going to go Spike first. Knockoff, Hypnosis, Wake Up, hits the knockoff. Okay, try Protect. Knockoff. Okay, Shadow Ball, get the kill on the Gengar. Huge. Okay, we're in the clear. The only question becomes then if we want to do anything tricky on Stallone. Swift, Hypnosis, Nightmare Leer. This might have a Swift kill on me. There's no downside to protecting. To Scout. Hypnosis. Okay, so it probably doesn't have a kill. I think we could try Evader. Nice, he missed. Let's try and sleep this. Okay, huge. Now let's try going Hitmonlee. Fake Out. Brick Break. Alright. We fucked up Morty a little bit, but I think even if we played it correctly, we were going to lose somebody there, because it would involve me pulling out Raticate and probably feeding him Butterfree. So honestly, optimal outcome, I mean, this was a good Raticate, but I just don't know when this is going to matter ever again. It's not that good, actually. Just good attack and plus speed. Okay, no, that's pretty optimal outcome. I think Raticate is the optimal death there. But I think it was a misplay because it could have backfired more dramatically. If we would have just pulled Raticate as soon as he fell asleep and sacked Butterfree, it would have been cleaner in terms of safety, but a worse outcome. So, yeah, accidentally did a good thing, I guess you could say. All right, leveling up. So, Chuck next. I'm good on Confuser, thank you. Stallone should have Return back on it. High jump, 190. I think I'd rather take Brick Break. Dark Pulse, I'm good, thank you. Faint Attack, I'm good. We unlearn Dig, right? Yeah. Yeah, then we want to reteach Bullet Seed, I guess. Actually, honestly, do I? Not really. What do you even do? 31 Spatic, 29. Honestly, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Synthesis, Protect Bot seems like the play. That just seems good to me. Razor Leaf, I think I'm good, thank you. Wing Attack, I think I'm good. I should have checked the numbers. No, 55, 34 to keep Gust, I think. Don't know for sure. You don't need Gust. You don't need attacks. You're a Leech Seed bot. Stomp. Sure. Alright, we got surf encounters. So I guess Poly first is the thing to get. Spark? I guess. Nisha's banned. Alright, Haunter. Hey, Cryo, how's it going? Shadow Punch. I think I'm good. Ooh, I shouldn't have leveled this because we might get King's Rock. No, I think we need Strength. Maybe we do get King's Rock. Fuck. I should think about that more. Drink. Well, that's it. That's the last of my drink. I'll have to get a new one eventually. Minus special defense plus attack is a weird one. Higher defense IV. I think this is a bro anyway. You finish it was bad at the end, you let all your dinosaurs break out in every park. I mean, that's one way to celebrate it, I suppose. You can't really call it bad if you did it. It's your fault, right? You made these decisions. Actually, I haven't gotten that much use out of Hera. Still psyched to have him, though. Revenge? Probably not seismic tossing. Revenge is useful. I'm gonna Machoke. Quick attack. I'm never clicking smoke screen, but I'm never clicking headbutt. We should consider slightly better special attack. Okay. Mud shot? Reducing speed is good, but like 95 accuracy is not. But like I said, I'm never clicking headbutt. We can always relearn it. Scary face, yes. Over tail whip. Maybe Cabot was in the park and he died? That's fine. Cabot's a little overdone at this point, not gonna lie. Rock Blast? I think I'll keep Rock Tomb. Blast doesn't really offer that much. The worst part of Indonesia was getting all the diseases, specifically if you wanted them for the achievement or whatever. That's the worst part. I suppose Kefri is probably going to have some use coming up, because we have ice and steel gems, so... And I think Jasmine's supposed to be last. It seems to be optimal for the levels. Follow me probably doesn't matter. It might. Like, there's not that many double battles. Common gets light screen. Comet Punch 3100 is not that bad. I'm never clicking Supersonic. Reflects. Mach Punch has some utility on this guy. This guy's just hot garbage, though. I guess I'll kill Comet Punch. Safeguard, nah. Yeah, he's higher special attack, so... And I don't have, like, plus punch move shit. Do we think Mach Punch is worth anything on this guy? Do we think Gust is... Do we think anything on this guy is ever worth anything? I think the answer to that is no. This guy's dog shit. But, like... I guess I'll keep Mach Punch and I'll go Silverwind over Gust. I'm never going to use him for a flying type counter, really. I suppose Chuck, maybe. Yeah, I could have considered him for Chuck. Yeah, to use Indoraptor. I mean, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. Cotton Spore is like -3 speed stage, which is pretty sick. I think we take that over Growl. Confuse Ray, I'm good. Graveler. Not click and roll out ever. Alright. Catch team, Meryl, Crobat. Give me Jumpluff, give me you. And Tim. Sleeper? I mean, I already have Jumpluff. I don't need Jumpluff and Butterfree. Let's bring just like fire type guy. That's fine. All right, Oran berries. I think we are doing some traveling. Okay, nobody worth teaching Shadow Ball to. You think Frontier Fix did we 3 more? It's possible. Bubble Beam, I'm good. Okay, there's everybody at 29. I guess we'll save. I should save after, like, every encounter, too. Because the only point in saving is, like, in case of crash. Okay, we're looking for a Poliwag. Guaranteed encounter here. I didn't need you in the lead. Did males have dimorphism in real life and females are different? Some animals have dimorphism, some don't. It's probably overdoing it to give every dinosaur in the game dimorphism. Some of them probably weren't that dimorphic, but some of them definitely were. And this is known from the fossil record in some cases, so... I mean, the best example of, like, animal dimorphism is, like, deer, right? You've got, like, cows, things with big horns, where only the males have them, you know? Typically, at least. Let's turn the repel back on until the next encounter. Okay, so we need the rod first, right? So we got to go all the way to Cherry Grove. No, not Cherry Grove. Whatever the fuck. Other city. Get the rod. Oh, so let's check our poly. Actually, we might want to get this guy. Ooh, plus attack, 22 attack, 26 speed. This is a really good Poliwrath. Who we know is really good. Yeah, let's bring that. Crazy how nature is made? Sure. Rain Dance? I mean, it's definitely better than, like, that. Bubble Beam, this will be Surf anyway. First DLC will be semi-aquatic. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see that right away. It could be. Honestly, I'm not too sure what the first DLC is going to be. I have opinions on what it's not going to be, but I don't really have opinions on what it's going to be, if that makes sense. Also, I think I could have also potentially leveled up. No, I almost assuredly could have leveled up. Could have gotten Togekiss for the next gym. But I leveled the cap as well. I even had a mental note to not do this, and I forgot. I'm dumb. Okay, let's go get a water stone. So we get the poly right away. I'm gonna check these trainers, see if we've beaten these guys or not. Is it an old Pokemon game? It's actually a new Pokemon game made on an old engine, because it's a fan-made Pokemon game. So you never played this, because this has never been on console. It's what they call a ROM hack, where they take a Pokemon game, tear it apart, and build a new game out of it. So it's built out of pieces of existing games, which is part of why some of it's very familiar looking. But this is based on the Game Boy Advance games, so this is, you're way off base talking about 3DS. Okay, there are some trainers on a side route down here to fight. I think we're going to not do that. I don't remember what they give us for reward, but I don't think it's worth risking anything. We can come back after the next gym and do it. Actually, maybe this is Waterstone. No, but also we should sell some stuff. Big Nug, Ether. I'm not going to use the HP up on principle. Okay. You watched all the season within 2 days? Yeah, I've only watched the first 2 at this point. The 2 on the channel is all I've seen. Next one will be going up on Wednesday, but I haven't watched it yet, which I really should probably have done today, but I was working on a new video that was very interesting, so. Holy Wrath. Alright, we'll take Submission over Bubble for now. We got Brick Break coming up very soon. You know what? No, let's give him a berry. It's safer that way. Alright, let's check the TMs at the game corner, see if we can afford one yet. And then we should think about which one would be best. Okay. We can afford one. Psychic? For Chuck? By the time we beat Chuck, we can get... Yeah, I think we'll get Psychic, because by the time we beat Chuck, we can get, like, Flamethrower for the other guys. I think this is Psychic? Yeah. Toadpool can learn it. No reason to teach it to him. Yeah, it's I didn't expect the Dominion Para to be in there, though, so I'm not that disappointed, actually. I figured they just used the existing model they had, because they cut corners on the models a lot. I can't cut currently with the team I have. How sad for me. Is that gonna matter anywhere? I don't think so. There's not that many cut trees in this game. Let's grab a couple more berries. We might be able to get Flamethrower, actually, before... Ooh! Aerodactyl. Let's get Aerodactyl. I almost forgot about Aero. Did I get this item? I think I did, right? I don't see it. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay, so to get Arrow, let's see. We go here. We have Repel turned on already. We surf across the water. We go here. Into here. We do the puzzle. Do I find the season good so far? I mean, I'm not having any major issues with it. So yeah, it seems good so far. It's at least on par with, like, the rest of the show so far. Oh, did that kill me? Okay. We need a team slot. Let's go get a team slot. For the arrow, so then we can get a moonstone, even though we don't have an encounter for it yet. Ooh, maybe I should have delayed this. I want the Aerodactyl, I think. I want my Pterosaur. Because we could try Omanite, but, like, why? Okay, no items to get there. I think Oma comes with, like, a Sunstone or something. Alright, Aerodactyl. What are we naming the Pterosaur? I have no nicknames in my sheet. It's a male. If it was a female, Quetzal would be a fun double entendre. You got a nickname, Cryo, real quick? Before I can think of one. I guess my inclination would be to go with, like, Brennan. How come you never saw Malcolm in Chaos Theory? Because they don't want to pay Jeff Goldblum money to be in the show. He's too expensive. My inclination would be to name this guy after Billy Brennan from Jurassic Park 3. Snickers? Why Snickers? That's a weird name, but we can go for it, I suppose. Is it because he's hungry? We'll go for it. Locking it in. Pressure, calm nature, minus attack. Not what I want to see, but we can always fix that. The IVs are what really matter. 30 defense, 23, 8. Mixed bag. Mixed bag. Don't love that attack stat. Don't love supersonic either. Ancient power, I guess. I'm not going to ever use that, though. Does he learn dig? That'd be funny. No. You ate a Snickers. Wow. Incredible. I guess there's worse ways to come up with a nickname, but... we'll just give him Protect. Okay, so now we go here, we go here, we go in the back, and we get a secret room, and this gives us Citrus, Moonstone, Energy Root, Heal Powder. Moonstone being the notable thing there. Citrus ain't bad, especially at this stage. That'll be our only Citrus for Chuck, actually. We'll make use of that. That's not bad. All right. There's items here. Okay, let's go get our fishing rod first. I could go for Lake of Rage first. That's more efficient. You drink a maple syrup by itself without anything because you're Canadian. Incredible work. Do I want this guy? 51, maybe. So there's some scary trainers on the way to Lake of Rage, I think. So we should have a more aggressive squad here, I think, for this. I'm trying to remember what it was, because I can't really look these up. I think I can look this up. It's in the VOD. It's gonna be hard to find. It's worth checking, because this could wipe us. Probably stream 9. Nope. Stream 8. I don't think there's any reason we would bring Tangrowth. No, this is still way too... Man, we've wasted a lot of time. Oh, because we had, like, bugs. I remember. Yeah. Okay, 42. That's still too soon. This is the rocket hideout. No, this is the goldenrod. Jesus Christ. Stream 5? There's the pseudo. Okay, it's got to be this stream. Where in the hell is this? This is cycling back here. Oh, that's executes. That should be on the way. Okay. Yeah, this is the trainer I'm worried about. She's already been fought at this point. I really feel like this should be essentially the first time I've been here. I'm genuinely kind of confused that it's not. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, okay. 22... 34 Clefable. With Play Rough. $34. Do I drink easy cheese because I'm an American? No. Disgusting. Okay, so this is like 2 fairy types or something. So Crobat helps. Intimidating this helps. We don't want to bring fighting types. Fire type's good. That helps. Alright, we're going to try and sneak past there. But if we fail and we end up getting in a battle, then we've got a team optimized to fight this. Yeah, I'm aware of spray cheese in a can. It's disgusting. There's the modest mint. Okay, clear. That gets us to Mahogany Town. There's not much to do here right now. Sand Slash, not much of a threat. Enemy Golbat, not much of a threat. We'll go back and heal, just to be safe. Because the next trainer is a demon. I think that's the next one's the only one that can catch us before we get to the Lake of Rage. I don't have a catch team, so I don't want to do this encounter. Okay, so she's there. Wait, can I dodge her by surfing? Maybe I can escape her. There's a guy here, but he's just a fisherman. Ooh, I think we found the route. Perfect. Okay, we're not taking the shiny because it's too high level. We're just taking a regular Magikarp here. Sausage and vinegar called Big John look freaking disgusting. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of this crowd, legitimately. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which doesn't mean it's not true. But it might be some weird southern shit, because those freaks eat weird stuff all the time. Alright, 99.9. The carp is back. Alright, now let's very safely extract from Lake of Rage. Fuck. Okay, it's just a far-fetched. I don't have a ball for this. Do I have any good way to chip this? Not really. I mean, I could try to get in on Evader. I guess we could check the moveset. Let's check the moveset. This is presumably worthless in this game, though. Yeah, this is supposed to be Knight for Giraffe Rig. Oh, it's 30-30 anyway. Yeah, this is like a complete wash, day versus night, actually. This is fine. I feel like the craziest shit is the South, but I'm a Northerner, so that would be why. Why I feel that way, right? This is what level? 22. Air Cutter, Knockoff, Fury Attack, Leer. We can't really switch to our Jump Luff. Let's just start chucking balls and see what happens. Let's intimidate this once. Okay, these are not shaking. Do we have quick attack on this or something? We do. Okay. Ultra Ball it. Fuck it. Nice. Alright, we got ducks. This is just ducks. This is always ducks. That's what he was nicknamed in Red and Blue. You can insult Americans because you're Canadian and you hate Trump. That's fine, man. Americans can insult Americans because they hate Trump too. So there's not a monopoly on that. Everybody's allowed to do that. But that's totally fine. Repel back on. Alright, safely extract past that demon lady. And we're good. Alright, mild, plus special attack, minus defense, dog shit IVs. Also pretty bad IVs, and plus potential defense, minus special attack, but it's a far-fetched, who fucking cares? It's a nothing Pokemon. Alright. So I sometimes insult Trump in secret. I sometimes insult Trump in not secret. I do it publicly, man. That's when it's funnest. Alright. Extracting. Alright, we're going to route whatever is the next route over this way. So 38. So 39? Nighttime is Meowth, Raticate, Knockdown, Magnemite. So that's a guaranteed Meowth. That sucks. Daytime is Ponyta, Doduo, Miltank, Tauros. We do day. Day is the thing. I think there's a bird lady, if I'm not mistaken. It's fine. I can fight her with this. No, it's not gonna unbanned. We don't talk about the F word on this channel. Fucking milk drinking piece of shit. Sleep, demon. Okay, we need a special attacker. Toadpool. Okay, it's dead. Jesus. What a monster. No, fuck is fine. You could say fuck all you want. That doesn't matter. That's not banned. That's not the banned word. Kill the Doduos. Obey. Wax Incense on Evader, maybe? Probably Evader. It's pretty good there. On our little Leech Seed bot. Corsola. I should switch. I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Oh god, it recovers. Just kill it? Okay. We need the money for TM, so we do need to fight these things. Oh my god, the para. Stop. Knock it off, lass. Might as well go back and heal the slam damage. You're the most Americans think it don't frequently wash. No, that's not true that most. There are certainly some. There's certainly a sub-community of filthy unwashed people. Really? That doesn't kill you, huh? Kind of risky to stay in on the mime then. Balba. Oh, I think I just agreed to a legendary type. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Break TM. Pretty good pickup. Yeah, there are a lot of fat Americans that eat a lot of fast food. That's true. I'm one of them, more or less. I think I keep return over Brick Break here, maybe, because, I don't know. It's a water type, so like I have coverage for, rocks and shit. Okay, totally healthy. This gets us a TM that I don't think is actually worth anything, but I want it because reasons. Oops, I didn't want to buy milks. Snatch. Steal's a move, huh? There might be some utility to that, but I don't know what that would be per se. We'd have to figure that out. Okay. Let's go Winston lead. Let's do turn off the repel. Our encounter's Doduo. I think that's actually not that bad. 21 Doduo. Did I do the... No. I did not actually do a TED Talk for real. It's a fake TED Talk. This thing does not have flying moves. I need to restock on some balls, but we're good. Mauritius, or Mauritius, or whatever the island is called. Let's double check the spelling. Mauritius, yep. First time you saw my legs. Very funny. The powers of green screen. Okay, rival shows up, jump scares you, doesn't actually do anything. Okay, I've got a lot of water type stuff coming up. Let's dump you. Give me Flappy. And let's move our boys around. So we have Doduo. Oh, I never got my Cherry Grove encounter. How much does a green screen cost? $0 if your room is painted green. Any green thing can be a green screen. 29 attack, 16 speed, but like no SPDF. This is still fine. And it came with a sharp beak? That's kind of goated, actually. That's great. Okay, cool. Okay, we get the good rod, then we go back to the other town, we fish up whatever, then we come back here. Actually, can I do the Shelder catch first? Can I do Cherry Grove last? I think I can, right? Cherry Grove, Old Rod, Good Rod, Nighttime, Magikarp Staryu, Krabby. Yeah, so we just need to be nighttime. Route 41. Yeah, okay. You could theoretically use vegetables as a green screen, sure. No Ultra Balls. I don't know if there's any loot in this town. I can't remember, so I guess we'll check. Trade. We're not going to do the lighthouse, at least not yet. I don't think there's anything to get here. Oh, there is strength. Shit. Can we use strength? Maybe we can. We'll go check. We got some item hunting to do anyway. Repel off. Tentacool. Ooh, I don't have my lure balls. I guess that's fine. These aren't hard catches. Alright, we got a Tentacool. It's Apex. Next we go over here. Now we get a Shelter. Yeah, so we get heart scales here, which we could use to evolve Togekiss. Good streamer, not famous, but a good person. Well, thanks, I appreciate the support. There's better people than me out there, but try, I guess, to not be a dick. Well, that's not true. I try to only be a dick to people who deserve it. Okay, so 40, Shelter, Guaranteed Surf, now that we have Tentacool. So that's what we're doing. And there it is. That was easy. This was Brack, I believe. Like Brachiopod, maybe? I don't remember. But he will be Brack again. Barack Obama. Do I ever insult Bam? I would say I don't insult him. I try not to. Argue, sure. Arguments are one thing. Heated discussions is probably better. I wouldn't call them arguments. And not even often. I'm just sure there's been some stuff we've, like, discussed, argued over. For those scientifically minded people, like, arguments are a part of that. 29 special attack, 13 Spadef, like, this is okay. Minus attack plus special attack's actually probably good. IVs are bad. Shell armor's great. Okay, I mean, that seems fine. Suspicious? What is suspicious? Alright, next we need Chinchu. This is route 40... whatever. 41 Good Rod Chinchu guaranteed. Do you see that I played Among Us on the other channel? Yeah, there's like 6 Among Us videos on the other channel. There's one VR one. Wait, fell on. And then there's some flat ones, I'm pretty sure, playing with some real friends. The VR one is like randos. Okay, I'm probably not going to farm the heart scales here. I don't know why I even started doing it, honestly. Okay, Route 41. We want a Good Rod. Oops. Okay, that's not it. I can't run from a fucking Magikarp? It was a good game, but now it's forgotten. Yeah, it was a game of the times, you know? Sometimes when kind of party-type games catch on really, really hard and fast, people get burnt out on them real quick. I wouldn't mind playing more Among Us sometime, but, like, the right group is the big thing. Storm and lightning and people are swimming. How are they staying alive? It's Pokemon. They're fine. They're ground types. No, the water would kill them. They're ground types with water absorb. Dude, I hate that I can't run from Magikarps. It's very silly. There's a Chinchou. Is it Volt Absorb? Actually, that never works, does it? Alright, Chinchou is captured. This is always Flashbang. Flashbang's my boy, or my girl in this case. Hoping for Volt Absorb. Volt Absorb makes this awesome. What did I do with your $2 last time? Did I buy Doritos? You know, I did buy Doritos, actually. So, I guess technically I did use it for Doritos. Alright, Cianwood. We get Fly when we beat the gym leader. But I want to get my other encounters. We don't get the secret potion because we didn't do the lighthouse yet. Is there anything else to do here? Oh, the Shuckle. I don't want the Shuckle. There's the enemy fight. Oop, I shouldn't be smashing these because they might be Pokemon. Okay, nighttime, good rod for Staryu. Barbecue Doritos is what I got. I'm a barbecue Dorito enjoyer. Barbecue or Sriracha. Now, if this is Staryu, we could consider something different for the Krabby, I guess. I technically should do like Cherry Grove first, I suppose. Because I could take the Shuckle here. Purple bag is like a chili, spicy sweet chili or whatever, right? Chinchou. Wait, Chinchou's here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? Chinchou's not supposed to be here. Am I in the wrong route? Technically, did I like move out of the area? If Chinchou's here, I should be getting it here. Oh, Chinchou is here, but it's day. Oh, is it daytime right now? It might be daytime. Uh-oh. I guess it's daytime in-game? Just the storm makes it look like it's kind of night. Let's fix the clock. Yeah, okay. It is daytime. I could have botched some other encounters, and yeah, okay, that's definitely night. There. Krabby's our encounter. Expected outcome. What ball did I just use? I think I ran out of great balls and I threw a fucking fastball. You're sad. Why are you sad? Alright, we got Cancree. For 55 Cancree. Yeah, I caught him in a fastball. Whoops. What a waste. Shell armor. Good IVs. Well, bad defense sucks. Hey, we got a deep sea scale. Alright, now we got Cherry Grove. And that's it, I think. Sold your toast plushies from the Gaming Beaver. Okay. Why'd you do that? Did you make her mad? Then we gotta come all the way back here. That's good. That's fine. Oh yeah, we can rock smash the rest of these. I don't think this house is anything, right? Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Kill it. It would be good to get T-Bolt before we fight too many people on this route. We run the risk of not having a damage output. We also get Ampharos after the next gym. Another reason to have T-Bolt. It's raining like everywhere now. Alright, let's go get our Staryu. Then we're like caught up on encounters. Oh yeah, I haven't fought these guys. Skip these guys to get to the Pokemon Center. Pikachu! That is like vague notion. Yeah, there's like a girl here. She's only out at night, I think. Oh, she's got an Umbreon. That's like, that makes sense. She's only out at night because she's got an Umbreon? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's an Espeon person somewhere. Did we fight this person? Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't record the second death and the badge. We're on 4 badges, 2 deaths. Because we lost 1 to Morty and 1 to fucking random shit. I need Togekiss. Fluffy can probably go. Well, let's get rid of... yeah, Winston. We're gonna make sure we got, our stuff. Do I have any other delayed encounters? Is this Cherry? It was Cherry Grove and Alpha, and that was like it, I think, right? I think so. Oh, there should be a berry this way. Let's grab it. I don't have caught. Who learns cut? Gligar. I think Quilava probably learns cut. Like, we don't actually have to have cut, we just have to have somebody who can use it legally. Not what I meant to do. Okay, we'll come back through Goldenrod at the end. Might as well check this. Yeah, we got it. Now there is like a headbutt tree here, but I think I'd rather just get the Staryu. But it is interesting that you can headbutt there, technically. Nice. I am actually out of balls altogether. We'll throw an Ultra. Should have bought balls. Staryu. What do we name a Staryu? Starfish. Oh, how about we just name it after, like, Rigel or something? Rigel's a good name. Alright, it's getting towards 10, so that's probably what I'm going to call stream. We're definitely going to do one more gym, though, before then. So we still got a little ways. Right, I don't have the red scale, so I can't do that, but I can check in with the professor. Which I might as well do. See if we did the Togi thing or not. Okay, we're getting Everstone. We can just sell that for a little bit of money, I guess. Not really worth running all the way back, but we're already pretty close, so I'd rather check it and make sure, you know? Okay, let's do our encounters. Let's introduce them to the video. We get an absolute boatload of encounters before Gym 4 because we get our delayed encounters, we get a bunch of surf encounters. So, first encounter, Ekritique City, Poliwag guaranteed, plus attack minus defense, 22 attack IV Poliwrath. Water Absorb, very happy with this. This looks great to me. Next encounter we got was the Aerodactyl. This is the fossil delay in the ruins of Elf. Minus attack plus special defense, but we can always change that with a mint. 20 HP, 30 attacks, pretty good. Speed and attack being low IVs is pretty bad. If that attack and special attack were swapped, this would be incredible. This is pressure. Yeah, I'm not sure how much... I'm honestly not sure how good Aerodactyl will be for us anyway, so whatever. Route 43, heading up to get our Magikarp at Lake of Rage, we ended up with a Farfetch'd. Very disappointing. Keen Eye, careful. IVs are mediocre too. This is complete and utter box warmer, like nothing ever box warmed before. Lake of Rage, 99.9 the Carp. Mild nature, plus special attack, minus defense. Really bad IVs, average at best on like HP and attack. I mean, at least those are two good ones to have average on if it's going to be dog shit otherwise, but it is what it is, but it is a Gyarados. And then heading the other direction, Route 39, heading down towards the ocean, we get Doduo. Plus defense minus special defense, 29 attack IV, 16 speed, 0 on special attack, special defense. Actually doesn't seem that bad for what this Pokemon is. It came with a Sharp Beak too, which is cool. We got an extra Sharp Beak this run. But I don't see this getting too much use. I don't think the other guys had any special items, right? Yeah, these guys we used for running around catching shit, so that's why they have all the Ramberries. Next, Tentacool coming from Olivine City, Liquid Ooze, Bashful. IVs are not the best, but 29 special attack, 23 HP. 13 special defense. These are acceptable. The stats that need to be good on this are okay. So not a bad Tentacool at all. And then we have Shelder. Shelder was a guaranteed encounter. So a lot of these surf encounters are guaranteed because of the exact routing. We get the Good Rod, we run up to the Lake of Rage, we get our Magikarp there, then we got delayed Cherry Grove fishing encounter, we get 2 routes plus the Olivine City fishing encounter, and then we get the town after the 2 ocean routes, which is Cianwood, right? And by doing these in particular orders, we're essentially guaranteed. We get the Tentacool in Olivine, which takes them out of the surf table, which gives us a guaranteed Shelter on the next route. And that's all, you know, we got the Magikarp at the Lake of Rage, so that's removed from the fishing and surf tables. So ultimately, these all end up being guaranteed encounters. Every water type we're about to see. As long as you do them in the exact right order. So we got a modest Shelter, which is pretty good, actually, in this game, because Skill Link, physical Shelter is not really a thing. So I'd rather this have slightly higher special attack for Ice Beam. This is, of course, Shell Armor, which is great. I don't think we have a Shell Armor yet, Mon yet, but we have lots of Intimidators. And the IVs are not the best, but like HP defense special attack is kind of what we're looking for here. So like it could be a lot worse. This thing just dies to special attacks anyway. Our guaranteed Chinchu came with a Deep Sea Scale. I don't know if that's useful. There are Gen 3 Pokemon in Kanto, so maybe it matters. Volt Absorb is huge. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy. He's so much better when he gets Volt Absorb. Neutral. Holy shit. Okay, the 31 attack being the highest would be disappointing if his other IVs weren't sky high. 19 on the lowest? This is an incredible Lantern. That's so good. Love it. I'm a big Lantern enjoyer in general. He has become one of my favorite Pokemon, like top 10 maybe, over time. Shell Armor Karabi, Calm Nature, minus attack plus special defense. That's not what we want to see here. IVs, 21 attack, 20 HP, 3 defense is bad. I mean, this seems all right. It's another Shell Armor Mon. There's probably uses for this. I caught him in my fastball because I wasn't paying attention when I was throwing balls and I ran out of Great Balls. So that was bad, but whatever. We can make more soon. Then Guaranteed Staryu in Cherry Grove City, our last encounter. Calm, minus attack plus special defense. That seems pretty good for a Starmie, also incredible. 0 HP, but like 31 defense and 31 special defense with 30 speed and 24 attack. That's an incredible Starmie. I feel like that's Elite Four material. I'll have to think about the Elite Four more, and we'll have to see what we have when we get there, but what a banger. Like the 1-2 punch of Chinchu Starmie here being incredible IVs. It's really nice to see. God, minus attack plus special defense on this too for the nature is huge. Yeah, so Recovermon. I mean, Recover usually doesn't matter on Starmie. It is Illuminate, but I think the other ability is Natural Cure, which is useful, but not like... It's not like it's not the ability that makes this Pokemon. Starmie is made on its stats and coverage, so that seems good. All right, that is all of the encounters. 10 encounters for this split. Let's go fight Chuck. Let's actually level these guys up. Even the garbage. Also, we're not actually going to go fight Chuck yet because we got some other searching to do for loot. And we need to get like TMs and stuff before then, but you know. The next thing that happens in the video will be us fighting Chuck. I hope we can get to Chuck tonight. I should have enough time, because I don't have to, like, cook any food or anything today. So technically I have, like, an hour. So we have 3 Intimidate Mons. Box is getting a little crowded. I think it's time to organize this. You are worthless. I might bring you to Chuck, because you can die there. Is anybody else genuinely worthless? I think Ledian is genuinely worthless. Although, again, might use it on Chuck. I think all our water types have usages. This guy can be evolved too. We'll have to remember to pick up another water stone when we're back in, what's it called, you know? Cherry Grove? No. Goldenrod, that's it. Quick attack? Really? Not that bad on a lantern, actually. I don't think I'll keep it long term, but like... We have Psychic. This can also already be evolved. Rapid Spin, Recover. Like, yeah, this is fine. And then we can bring it to the gym. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. Cave team. We're just going for loot. We're just looking for good mons to build a team with. Old reliables. In case we run into fights. Maybe Gara? That's a lot of water types. I don't have any catches left to do, so I don't need catchers. I guess we'll bring Gramble. Winston's moveset's pretty poor. Oh, I like Lantern's little head glow there. That's very nice. My #1 fish boy. I don't have a cut, man. We do need Cinda. I have no intimidators. I guess we'll throw in... Whatever. Doesn't matter. We don't need intimidate. Sure. Yeah. Okay. We've been here, right? Nope. Team of 5. Don't think there's anything to get surfing here. Doesn't look like it. We've talked to you. This was Poison Barb. Yeah. Okay, we've got surf areas in here to go to. These could probably wait. I don't think there's anything that useful here. I think we'll come back. Well, no, we'll come back. Because there's trainers in here. Let's see about Slowpoke Well, if we can get King's Rock. Okay, so we do get to use Strength early. So we could actually get a Slowking for Chuck, which is insane. But we don't really need it, so I'm perfectly happy to take the Slowbro. That's Rain Dance, and this is King's Rock. Okay, well... The Slowpoke thing is definitely something to think about, though. So we could have Togekiss for this, too, if I would have been smarter. And not over-leveled. Well, not leveled, period. But I just kind of spammed the rare candies without thinking about it. Because I'm stupid! Alright, we're making all the balls we can make on Kurt. I think I want Ice Beam and Thunderbolt are the priorities. Flamethrower can wait. Maybe? Actually, yeah, we do price second, so like Flamethrower is less important for that reason too. And then after we do Chuck, we'll do Safari Zone, that whole stretch. Probably not today. before we go do price. Before we do price, we'll have to do the rocket hideout, which is Volt Orb, so we should keep an eye on encounter tables for Volt Orb duping, because we want to make sure we don't dupe it out on accident. So if we see an opportunity to get something good because we have a Volt Orb, that'll influence the route we take. Alright, that's all the balls we get. Back to Goldenrod. Also, we'll have Fly. We won't have to do the whole circle of the map next time. It'll help speed things up further. Oh, we can grab whatever this item is, because this is not guarded by trainers. It's if we go down, things are guarded. Rare candy. Okay, it's nothing. Alright, selling. Oh, and buying. We need 2 water stones. These are expensive, too. Alright, we have to sell. I'm going to keep the deep sea scale. Big nugget. Max ether. One Everstone. Keep 1. 45 friend balls. 10 heavy. 10 love. How are these such even numbers? How are they all 25? Oh, I guess because I sold off down to like an increment of 10 and then I was just not using any of them. Also, I still don't have fastballs, which is devastating. So, yeah, hopefully we get ultras. I'm gonna need to remember to check the shops. Because if we don't, it's a problem. $7... 8K. Thunderbolt. And Ice Beam. Oh, 13's Ice Beam. It's just at the very bottom. Oh my god, please. Ice Beam. Okay, 4,000 for the last TM that we need. We can get 3,000. So we can't get Flamethrower, but we're close. That's fine. We can come back for Flamethrower. Alright, let's move onward. Wait, do you not learn Ice Beam? No, you do. Oh, berries respawned. We're not gonna go like turn in any more berries, but we're definitely picking them up so that we have berries. Obviously. Alright, we're heading to the gym. Maybe I check the trees here, honestly. They're not that far away. Just the 2. Alright, now that we've got some of the cave diving, the backtracking done, things should speed up a little bit. next stream. I'm not sure. I don't really like going so long between these streams either, because it is a little... It takes a little bit of time to get back into the swing of like, where did we leave off? What are we doing? I don't love that. It doesn't matter as much for like a JWE Park build or something, but for Pokemon, that's pretty bad. Like when you lose track of kind of what you're doing, where you are. I wonder if we could get Whirl Islands right now, but I think we'd want to go inside the islands, so we need Whirlpool first. I don't think we would want to do it before then. Dude, Lantern is my goat this run. This Lantern is so sick. He's so good. I'm so happy we got like a cracked Volt Absorb Lantern. Should name him Kaizo if I knew he was cracked. Okay, well, we're here. Gym time. Your reliability, I don't need you. Give me another fairy type. Maybe a ghost. Let's go clear the trainers. We're gonna fight them all for money. I don't really fear them that much. We'll do this guy blind, I think, because we're doing these in a different order. Am I gonna do it? Nah. Good. We've fought him already legitimately, essentially. Doesn't matter. He's got knockoff, so don't go Haunter. Revenge? Shouldn't matter. He just dies anyway. Alright. Let's assemble a crack squad. I think Azu is like definitely in the team. I think a lot of these guys are definitely staying in the team, honestly. Oh, then I should do my Evos. Actually, yeah, hold on. Let's do... Let's get the, No, not you. TM coverage done. And the Evos. So, Cloyster. We can give Tenna some TMs. You... Floppy. Magnemite. Dude, Rigel gets Thunderbolt? That's crazy. I don't think I need Rapid Spin. I'm gonna clear it. I should have just waited. I don't really need Thunderbolt on it either. Yeah, he gets Bolt Beam. Dude, the coverage options for Staryu are crazy. I should have kept Icicle Spear for now. Doesn't win Shadow Ball. Alright, Starmie. Alright, Chuck 4 badges. Hitmontop, Primeape, Sudowoodo, Poliwrath. Thunder Punch on Sudowoodo. Triple Rolling Kick, Dig, Pursuit. Okay, I think Crobat lead is pretty good. I mean, Rigel probably also just wins. I think Crobat can outspeed and kill this, though. Okay, Shark beat Crobat lead. We're going to assume this kills Hitmontop straight up. If it doesn't, he's got Pursuit, Dig, Rolling Kick, Triple Kick. Like, none of this matters. He can't do anything to me. Ice Punch Primeape, we probably kill that. But we could consider switching to, like Azu just beats the Primeape for free. Because Ice Punch doesn't matter. Worst case scenario is we get frozen. Do we have an Asper Berry? No. Okay, Sudowoodo, Rock Slide, Thunder Punch, Low Kick, and Feint Attack. We beat that with Lantern, actually. Mystic Water Lantern. Poliwrath, Black Belt, Hypnosis, Mind Reader, Surf, Dynamic Punch. Is Dynamic Punch the 50% hit chance one? Azu takes this as well. Poliwrath would dodge Surf with Water Absorb. Can you take a Dynamic Punch? Minus attack. I don't love that. It's not bad, though. Let's look up these moves. Mind Reader. Is Mind Reader... Does that hit ghosts? Okay, it guarantees that the move hits, even if the target's on a semi-invulnerable turn. Does it do anything to ghosts? Doesn't seem like it does anything to ghosts. So Haunter is still an option. Especially as a pivot, or coming in, like, free. Spadef, we might even take Surf, maybe. He can be hypnotized, so we should go Chesto on you. Chesto on you. Grand Bowl could be good. Gyara actually double resists both of the moves. So Gyara's pretty good here. Let's check Dynamic Punch. Guaranteed Confusion. 50 accuracy, yeah. I'm less concerned about confusion because he has to like set up the thing and then hit us with the thing. I'm more concerned about the sleep. So we chesto. Okay, we could bring a bug. Don't love it. Jump Luff? Jump Luff might not be bad here. Because we resist all the moves again. On the poly. Or do I want backup for other stuff? Starmie? It's just Starmie. Like, why am I questioning who's in the last slot when it's just Starmie? Starmie with Chesto. And we save our citrus, I guess. We got to do this, 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 this. All right. Chuck. So the Chuck team doesn't seem like it's too bad here. From what we've seen, we're prepped for a Crobat lead deal with him on top he has. We've got Chesto Berries to deal with Hypnosis on his Poliwrath. We're carrying Psychic, Surf Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball here. We've got good movesets. We've got all sorts of utility. We got an Intimidator. Like, this should be a complete cakewalk. Okay, Breaking Rocks. Very cool. Chuck, you did it. Hitmontop, level 30. Oh, I didn't count for the Intimidate. Well, two-shot him? That's fine. We take, like, no damage from this. Primate. Now, this says Electric. No, this is Ice. This is Ice Punch. We go Blueberry on the Ice Punch. We don't have an Asper Berry, so there was a chance of freezing. Doesn't happen. Sudowoodo. This is got Thunder Punch, so now we just go to Flashbang. Eat the Thunder Punch. Drop a Fat Surf on his ass. Get Rock Slided and almost die. Well, okay, shit. Hey, Naruto. Well, I'm doing good. How are you? Lantern didn't die, so I'm happy. That would have been very disappointing if he died there. Was that a crit or anything? 44 defense. I didn't see if that was a crit. I didn't expect that to be an issue. Stream's going good. This is 63 defense. Starmie's actually got more bulk than Lantern right now. That's actually shocking to me. I mean, this would be outsped. This doesn't have priority. I mean, I don't think this has priority. We can't go to Rabies because it's rocks. I'm from the US. This is as specific as we get. I think this is probably Starmie. Because I'm not prepared to deal with Rock Slide on a lot of other guys. It could be Blueberry. I'm not looking for any collaborations or buying any thumbnails or emotes or anything, so I'm gonna have to turn you down for whatever it is, probably. Let's try Blueberry. That's probably the safer option, rather than risking Starmie. Blueberry's really bulky. I don't want to... I guess I outsped that, right? I could have probably just went for the kill. I got a little distracted. Shit. Suddenly, this is a lot more concerning than I was thinking it was going to be. 35 speed. This is 52. I should have probably just swung. We should have probably just assumed this in that priority. That we're fine. Because if it does have priority, it's like Sucker Punch, and that would just kill Starmie anyway. Well, now I've given myself really no choice, so we just gotta go for the Starmie kill. Oh, was that a Thunder Punch I just dodged? Because it did have Thunder Punch. Yeah, I've completely lost track of the line here. Okay, we're good. It dies. It doesn't matter. Poliwrath, I assume we're just positioned to kill this. This is like Dynamic Punch Surf. Yeah. Okay. Really sloppy play there in the middle, but we're fine. Everything is fine. I did not expect the Pseudo-Woodoo to be the big threat. I undercooked for the Pseudo. But we're fine. It was still essentially, like, basically as easy as I was expecting. We just didn't do it riskless. Alright, we got Sharp Beak and Mystic. We're taking off Chestos. Alright, so we need to get our Evos done here before we end stream. So that I don't forget about these. I'll take Poison Fang. Oh, it's 65 base in this game. That's really nice. I'll take over to Return, I guess. Because a super effective bite's worth more than Return. Nah. I never even taught moves to the Gyarados. I forgot that we needed to fix his learn set, which is also very funny. I don't even know if we have much for him, to be honest. Alright, Fly 90-95, that's a lot more damage on Wing Attack, so we'll take it. Gyaro learns Fly in this game. Easy decision. I suppose we'll slap Surf on here, because it's still worth having a water move. Protect, I think, in the last slot. Alright. I need rocks. So we need to get, specifically, heart scales. We just need one for now, I think. But we have 0. No, we need 2, because Sylveon. But I don't know if we get Sylveon yet. 33 might be Sylveon. Let's check. Let's check the learn set. Right, Eevee learn set. Moonblast is 32. So we do want this now. And they should be here. I don't think we need to specifically be on the other beach, and this one feels more optimal in placement. Like, I can hit this pretty fast. Unless these change in the update. I usually do find a heart scale sooner than this. Let's check. Rock Smash. Yep. I think we're just being unlucky. I guess the rate could be nerfed. We wouldn't really know. There's a heart scale. There's another heart scale. Okay. Now the odds have evened out. Togi. Eevee. I don't care about Hyper Voice, I don't think. I should have took it over Gust, I guess. Oh, I think this has to be daytime. This tricked me before, I think. Wish? Wish is pretty good! Sorry, and Charm. Player kind of sucks, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm not really feeling the Togi this run. I guess I should have checked his stats. There's always the Mover Learner. Before we need, like, a Fairy type anyway. Plus special attack. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Bites. Okay. I'm going to save state in case this has some other additional stipulation. It shouldn't. It should just evolve here. But there's only one level of leeway, which makes me apprehensive. Sylveon. Nightshade? I'm never using this. What are we doing on this guy? 54, 52. The mixed attacker plus defense, high speed. He's really a box warmer right now, to be honest. Spikes. Slot 4 Spike seems pretty good. We should look up Gligar Evo condition. I think it's 36 in this game or something. 36 Night. Yep. I can reteach Protect, so I'll take Flash Cannon. Vital Throw seems kind of good. Karate Chop's kind of bad. Just having a Vital Thrower could be good if we run into some evasion. Ooh, Vital Thrower for the Elite Four, actually, for that fucking Dark-type trainer seems kind of good. I don't really want to bring a Machamp, but you know what? I'm not necessarily opposed to it either. Antha. I'm good on Zap Cannon. Thank you, Alamo. Stand attack, huh? Mimics target copies its special ability. There is potentially some interesting niche options for roleplay. Let's put it on there. Counter, I'm never clicking. I'm a coward. I won't click that shit. Hidden Missile. 2095. The average on these is like 3 hits, right? So this is like 6095 ultimately. I think we'll take it overcut, but it's pretty bad. That everybody leveled up in the good box, at least. It looks like it is, so we're going to level these guys up, and then I think we're done. Dude, I can't believe Slumbo doesn't evolve to like 37. It's crazy. I have better speed reduction options than String Shot at this point. I could probably go get Flamethrower. Alright, we got a new route ahead of us for next time. We're going to keep Sylveon on the box. We're going to bring Azu. We'll bring Lantern. Actually, three water types, but like a Volt Absorb water type, which kind of negates the downside. Same with Water Flying, Water Fairy. It's like good variety of water types. I think it's fine. I might need somebody with cut. I guess we can bring Zinda. Blueberry can just carry a quick claw for now. It doesn't matter too much. Alright, this is our path for next time. 3 encounters. 3 encounters, and then no, 4 encounters because we get the Volt Orb, and then we go to the gym. Maybe we should look into... We still need to kill that Gyarados, too. Okay, Volt Orbs are pretty uncommon. These are Route 10 and Rocket Hideout. Oh, Rocket Hideout could be Coughing. It's Volt Orb Geodude Coughing. I would really like Volt Orb. I wonder if we can just get the Electrodes and catch those that we get kill automatically. Electrode is Cerulean Cave only, yeah. Because we could get a Coughing, but I would vastly prefer to have an Electrode. Even though it's like our 4th electric type. Still a useful Pokemon to have. Versus like Coughing, which would be... I mean, Coughing's not bad. We could think about the dupe possibility on Coughing. Let's not worry about this right now. Let's just end this. All right, ending stream. We'll continue probably next Monday, maybe sooner if I decide I have time. All right, bye.